Touch a Life Foundation is touching lives of 300 girls. And to everyone here, welcome. Welcome to Sparsa 2026. May this evening remind you of what is possible when someone is seen. Thank you. Now, we move to the tradition that marks the beginning of something meaningful and positive. I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Honorable KTR Sir, Honorable Amala Ma'am, and Dr. Rao Sir, to kindly come forward and join us for the lamp lighting ceremony. I also request our founders to please join them on the stage. Our esteemed chief guest to stay on the stage, and also I request all the board members to please join them on the stage for a group picture. I kindly request our members to please join them on stage for a group picture.
Namaste. I'm Dhara Jain, a proud core team member of Touch a Life Foundation. I'm an entrepreneur, artist, and a yoga teacher. I have been associated with this wonderful organization for the past 5 years, and I have witnessed powerful and real transformation of young girls. With this, we begin the evening with a powerful Devi Vandana, an invocation to the divine, celebrating strength, courage and hope. Presenting this beautiful performance is Famina Asmi, one of the beneficiaries of Touch Alive Foundation. Famina comes from a humble Muslim family and is currently pursuing her dream of becoming an IITian. Like many of her girls, her journey has not always been easy. Today, Famina will be presenting a powerful Devi Vandana, a beautiful reminder of the inclusive spirit and cultural harmony that Hyderabad is known for. At Touch Alive Foundation, we do not see religion or caste. We see courage, talent and potential. Every girl we support is a future leader, a future change maker and a bright future for Telangana. Please join me in welcoming Famina with a big round of applause. Thank you so much, Famina, for this wonderful performance. Now I would like to invite Miss K.T. Chintalapuri, our board member, to give an introduction about Touch Alive Foundation.
Good evening, everyone. Before I begin, I want all of you to imagine a little girl. A girl who has the same smile like your daughter, who laughs like your daughter, and also dreams like your daughter. But one day, she's been told that her education must stop. Not because she isn't talented, not because she isn't hardworking, but simply because her family can't afford it anymore. And her dreams, she has to let go of her dreams. My question to all of you is, what if she were your daughter? Would you let that happen? No, right? I'm K.T. Chintalapuri, a proud board member of Touch Alive Foundation. A foundation that is built on compassion, courage, and unwavering commitments to girl education. A vision that began with one extraordinary woman, Vibhuti Jain. A woman who looked beyond statistics and saw stories, who refused to accept that a girl's education She refused to accept that a girl's future should be determined by the circumstances she was born into. What started as a dream soon became a moment when Reena Hindocha joined her with boundless compassion, relentless energy, and a heart that beats for every child. Together, they didn't just build an organization, they built hope. Hope for all the girls who are present here today and those who were on the verge of giving up. Hope for families who had nowhere to turn, and hope for a future where every girl has the opportunity to learn, grow, and lead. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging these two remarkable women right here, Reena and Vibhuti. Touch a Life Foundation was founded in 2014 with a simple vision: to touch life and create meaningful impact in the community. Every life we touch creates a ripple effect of hope, opportunity, and transformation. What began as a dream to help a few children has today grown into a moment that continues to change hundreds of lives every year. Now, this journey wouldn't have been possible without our incredible board members, whose support goes far beyond governance. They don't just support this cause with their time and expertise, they support it with their hearts. At Touch a Life Foundation, we don't see vulnerable children. We see future doctors, future teachers, future leaders, just like our KTR sir, and future change makers. Through our Virya program, we identify girls from underserved communities who are at risk of dropping out after class 10, the stage where dreams often lost due to financial hardships. We support them through scholarships, mentorships, skill development, internships, and guidance. But more than anything else, we give them something priceless: the confidence in believing in themselves. Because sometimes all it takes is one person saying, "I believe in you." Over the years, we have met fathers, we have met mothers. They came to us with folded hands. With silent tears, they have just one thing in their mind and one prayer: that their daughters should have a brighter future. And every time we have asked ourselves, what if she was our daughter? Now that question became our mission. Today, more than 300 girls are continuing their education through Touch a Life Foundation. Our vision for 2026 is to empower 500 girls, create 100 internship opportunities, conduct 50 plus skill enhancement workshops, partner with 40 plus institutions, and also build a powerful network of women who will uplift the next generation. Now, this journey was also not possible without our donors, our CSR partners, volunteers, and every compassionate heart who's there in this room this evening. You're not just funding education, you're restoring hope, you're rewriting future, and telling them that you are seen, you're valued, and you're also capable of changing the world. So tonight, I ask you all to join us, not as donors, not as sponsors, but as dream makers. Because when we educate a girl, we don't just change her life, we change a family, we change a community, and we change generations. Now, before I leave, I want to share a few lines. किसी बेटी की आंखों में उम्मीद जगा कर देखिए, दुआएं कैसी दिखती हैं समझ आ जाएगा. किसी बेटी की आंखों में उम्मीद जगा कर देखिए, दुआएं कैसी दिखती है समझ आ जाएगा. किसी बेटी के सपनों को पंख देकर देखिए, भगवान कहाँ मिलते हैं समझ आ जाएगा.
Thank you, KT ma'am. Your words beautifully reminded us that every girl's education is not just a responsibility, it's an opportunity to change lives. Thank you for sharing the inspiring journey of Touch a Life Foundation with all of us. Namaste. I am Mahin Sultana, a proud co-team member of Touch a Life Foundation. I am currently pursuing my degree in journalism and media at Mahindra University. We now move to a very special performance that is close to our hearts. Our beneficiary, Varshini, will present a powerful and emotional Kuchipudi dance drama on the importance of girl-child education. A few years ago, Varshini lost her father. Overnight, her world changed and her education was at the risk. But she never gave up on her dreams. With the support of Touch a Life Foundation, she continues her education today. carrying forward the dream that her father had for her. Through this performance, she shares not just a message, but a part of her own journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Varshini with a big round of applause. Thank you.
బంగారం, వర్షిణి, చదువుకోవడానికి రా, టైం అయింది.
వస్తున్నా నాన్న.
ఇది వినుబిడ్డ, ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఇట్స్ యువర్ వింగ్స్. నో వన్ కెన్ టేక్ ఇట్ ఫ్రమ్ యూ.
నిజంగానే నా నాన్న, నేను ఎక్కడికైనా వెళ్తానా?
అవును తల్లి, నువ్వు ఎగరాలి. ఇప్పుడు చదువుకుంటే తరువాత నిన్ను ఎవ్వరూ ఆపలేరు.
నాన్న, నేను నీ పేరు నిలబెట్టుతాను.
నాకు నీ మీద ఆ నమ్మకం ఉంది తల్లి. సరే బిడ్డ, నువ్వు చదువుకో, నేను కొంచెం రెస్ట్ తీసుకుంటాను.
స్ట్రీట్ లైట్ కింద చదువుకుంటాను. నాన్న చనిపోయిన తర్వాత నుంచి ఇక్కడే వస్తున్నాను రోజు. ఎవరైనా చూస్తే మళ్ళీ నన్ను చదవనివ్వరు.
పిల్లకి స్కూల్ ఎందుకు, ఇంట్లో ఉంది పని చేసుకోక.
ఇదిగో అమ్మాయి, కిచెన్ లో వెళ్ళి పని చేసుకో. ఇవన్నీ అమ్మాయిల పనులు కాదు.
మేబీ వాళ్ళు కరెక్ట్ గానే చెప్తున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు నాన్న కూడా లేరు, డబ్బులు కూడా లేవు చదువుకోవడానికి. ద సొసైటీ వోంట్ ఈవెన్ ఎంకరేజ్ ఆర్ సపోర్ట్. నేను ఇంకా నా చదువుని వదిలేయాల్సిందే. ఇంకా నేను ఈ ఇంటి పనికే అంకితం అవ్వాలి. ఇది టచ్ లైఫ్ అనే ఒక ఫౌండేషన్ గురించి. దే సపోర్ట్ గర్ల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్. ఇట్ మైట్ హెల్ప్ యూ.
Education is your wings.
Congratulations, Varshini. You are selected for scholarship from Touch Life Foundation.
మగువా మగువా లోకానికి తెలుసా నీ విలువా మగువా మగువా నీ సహనానికి సరిహద్దులు కలవా అటు ఇటు అన్నింటా నువ్వే జగమంతా పరుగులు తీస్తావు ఇంట బయట అలుపని రవ్వంతా అననే అనవంట వెలుగులు పూస్తావు వెళ్ళేదారంతా
నాన్న చూసావా ఐ డెంట్ స్టాప్ టచ్ లైఫ్ ఫౌండేషన్ గేవ్ మీ వింగ్స్ నాన్న నీ పేరు నిలబెట్టాను అ డాటర్ ఇస్ నాట్ అ బర్డెన్ షీ ఇస్ ద ఫ్యూచర్ అండ్ టుడే దట్ ఫ్యూచర్ బిగిన్స్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఆల్ మై స్టోరీ didn't end. It got a new beginning. Thank you everyone.
What an emotional and heartfelt performance. Thank you, Varshini, for reminding us that when a girl is given the opportunity to learn, she discovers the strength to rise above every challenge. Let's give Varshini another big round of applause. Namaste. I'm Yukti Hindocha, a proud KT member of Touch Life Foundation. I am currently pursuing Media and Communication at Mahindra University. I have been volunteering for Touch Life Foundation since I was 7 years old. Over the years, I have witnessed how education has transformed the lives of so many girls. Being a part of this foundation has taught me kindness, gratitude, responsibility, and the confidence to believe that even the smallest act of support can change someone's future. We now move on to one of the most special moments of this evening. I invite you to witness Sparsa 2026 documentary, a 5-minute visual journey on the screen that beautifully captures the mission of Touch Life Foundation and life it has transformed over the years. As you watch, you will see stories of courage, hope and resilience and the power of education to change lives. May I kindly request everyone to pay their attention on the screen and kindly put your phones on silent. May I also request our technical team to switch off the lights, please. Thank you.
पढ़ाना बोल को बोले इतने दिन हम घर बेच को पढ़ाई है अभी नहीं हो रहा मेरे को
అలా చదువు ఆగిపోతే అసలు నేను బతుకున్న వేస్ట్ అయిపోతుండే నా జీవితం.
मेरे फादर एंड मदर ने मेरे को बीच में छोड़ दिया था. मैं पैदा होते ही जैसे मुझे बोझ समझ लिया था.
సో మేము ఒక హ్యాపీ ఫ్యామిలీ ఉండే. డాడీ వర్క్కి వెళ్తుండే,
డాడీ డ్రైవర్ ఉండే. మేము ముగ్గురం 3 sisters. నేను మా ఎల్డర్ సిస్టర్ ఇద్దరం సేమ్ క్లాసెస్. సో ఇంటర్ సెకండ్ ఇయర్ ఎండింగ్ లో మా ఫాదర్ కి చాలా పెద్ద యాక్సిడెంట్ అయింది. సో దానివల్ల ఆయన లెగ్ మొత్తం బ్రేక్ అయిపోయింది. సో ఆల్ ఆఫ్ సడన్ మేము స్టడీస్ అన్ని ఆపేయాల్సి వచ్చింది.
అనుకోకుండా యాక్సిడెంట్ అయింది. మా పిల్లలు బాగా చదివేయాలనుకున్నా, యాక్సిడెంట్ వల్ల ఇట్లా ఆగిపోయినా సార్. నేను నాకు వీలు కాకపోయింది.
అంటే నేను చదివిలేనేమో అనే బాధ వేసింది నాకు ఆ రోజు.
The first decision after losing his job was that मेरी ये बेटियों को मैं घर में काम करने भेजूंगा क्योंकि घर में अब खर्च के लिए कुछ पैसे नहीं है.
సో ఇంటర్ తర్వాత మేము నర్సింగ్ చేయాలనుకున్నాం, కాకపోతే దానికి చాలా ఎఫర్ట్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంటే మనీ. సో అట్ దట్ టైం మాకు టచ్ లైఫ్ నుంచి ఒక నోటీస్ వచ్చింది, ఏంటంటే దే ఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ స్కాలర్షిప్ అని. నా ఫ్రెండ్ నేను అందరం కలిసి ఆ మీటింగ్ కి వెళ్ళాము. మాకున్న ఫైనాన్షియల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అన్ని చెప్పాము మ్యామ్ వాళ్ళకి. థింక్ చేస్తుండే మేము అసలు సెలెక్ట్ అవుతామా కానా అని. దే సెడ్ దట్ దే వాంటెడ్ టు కమ్ అండ్ విజిట్ మై హోమ్. దే వాంటెడ్ టు స్పీక్ విత్ మై పేరెంట్స్. సో ఆఫ్టర్ కమింగ్ మ్యామ్ వాళ్ళు మా ఫైనాన్షియల్ స్టేటస్ చూసారు, మా ఫాదర్ తో మాట్లాడారు.
ఈ టచ్ లైఫ్ వాళ్ళు హెల్ప్ చేశారు. వాళ్ళ వల్ల నా పిల్లలు ఇప్పుడు చదువుకుంటారు. ఈ టచ్ లైఫ్ వాళ్ళు మా పిల్లలకు లైఫ్ ఇచ్చారు సార్. వాళ్ళు
ఇప్పుడు నలుగురు అనుకుంటారు మా పిల్లల గురించి, బాగా చదువుతారు, మంచి నర్సింగ్ చేస్తున్నారు, మంచిగా బతుకుతున్నాననే సంతోషం వచ్చింది.
I'm very happy to say this that the both girls have studied hard. Now they are going to the hospital. They became a nurse. They gave treatment to their own mother.
ఒక రోజు నాకు హెల్త్ బాగాలేకుండే, మా పిల్లల వాళ్ళ హాస్పిటల్ వెళ్తే మా పాపనే నాకు బీపీ చెక్ చేసింది. నేను ఇప్పుడు తలెత్తుకొని తిరగగలుగుతున్నా. వాళ్ళు నర్సింగ్ చదవబట్టే, అలా చదువు ఆగిపోతే అసలు నేను బతికున్నా వేస్ట్ అయిపోతుండే నా జీవితం. కానీ ఇప్పుడు నేను చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నా వాళ్ళు చదువుకుంటున్నాను.
Those tears was the proof that education can change life. It can give strength to the family, to the community.
Vibhuti and I just dreamt of educating only 2 girls, and then slowly the journey began. It was not an easy journey. Whenever a girl is going to a school or a college, many one don't realize that the family is fighting a battle behind. For us, the real success, the real transformation is whenever girls receive a offer letter, they get a job, they have a designation, and sky is the limit for our girls.
Millions of girls, access to education alone is not enough. They really have challenges in ensuring that they are able to get the right support, and we should really choose to invest in human potential, and that is exactly what Touch a Life Foundation is doing every single day. The impact of this work will not be seen in the lives of these girls alone. It will be seen in their families and especially future generations.
मूवी जाएंगे, पार्टी जाएंगे, लेकिन ये सब बच्चे सैटरडे संडे अपना काम छोड़ के, यूनिवर्सिटी छोड़ के हमारे साथ वॉलंटियरिंग करना चाहते हैं.
ముఖ్యంగా నాకు ఇక్కడ నచ్చింది మోస్ట్లీ ట్రాన్స్పరెన్సీ, బీట్ ది డోనర్ కలెక్షన్, యాక్సెప్టెన్స్ ఆర్ ద ఫీ పేమెంట్. ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ట్రాన్స్పరెంట్, విచ్ హెస్ అట్రాక్టెడ్ మీ. యాజ్ అ సింగిల్ పేరెంట్ ఐ కుడ్ రిలేట్ విత్ మెనీ అదర్ పేరెంట్స్.
My mother is my superhero. I only studied to make her proud.
Touch a Life was a great find for TriNet because they work at the grassroots and they touch lives where the big organizations or the NGOs are not working, and that is what interested me. It was eye-opening to see the need and the passion, which actually in fact helps us work harder to support the society.
दिन में कितना रोटी बनाते हो?
मैं 60-70 बनाता हूँ.
60-70? कितना इनकम होता है दिन में?
वही 500-600 बस.
This is a great service to the nation. Today I see the power of women, what they have created in Touch a Life Foundation. They are the ones who are going to power India in future.
I meet all the girls. It's an honor to talk with all the girls. So every girl I interacted with, I understood it is not the poverty that is stopping them, but the lack of opportunity.
Whoever is a brilliant girl who wants to pursue their education further, some people cannot afford, they're sponsoring that child. They're picking few children. So what they're doing is they're coming forward, helping them with the scholarship.
This is truly terrific humanitarian work which needs to be commended, which needs to be supported, which needs to be appreciated by every single person in the society. In fact, the most heartening thing about this whole quick interaction, a small interaction, was all these young women are girls who are braving it out in the world out there, despite everything that has come against their path towards progress, path towards financial independence. So my best wishes to Touch a Life Foundation.
मुझे एक सीए बनना है, मुझे अपना पूरा बैकग्राउंड चेंज करना है, मुझे बताना है मेरे पेरेंट्स को कि सिर्फ बेटे ही सब कुछ नहीं होते, ये गवाह है, ये सबूत है मेरे।
This is not charity. This is not sympathy. This is belief that every girl, no matter where she is born, deserves the right to dream and the power to achieve it. And as long as even one girl is forced to give up her education, our work is not done. Because when we support one girl, we are taking responsibility for her future, not for 1 year, but for her journey, for her future.
నమస్తే అందరికీ, నమస్తే కేటీఆర్ సార్, నమస్తే అమలా మ్యామ్, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న అందరికీ నమస్తే. సో మేము ఇప్పుడు కరెంట్గా నర్సింగ్ సెకండ్ ఇయర్ చదువుతున్నాము. నేను ఎప్పుడు అనుకోలేదు ఇంత పెద్ద స్టేజ్లో ఇంతమంది ముందు మాట్లాడతానని. ఇప్పుడు కూడా నాకు టెన్షన్ ఉంది. బట్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. రీనా మ్యామ్ అండ్ విభూతి మ్యామ్ మమ్మల్ని చదివిపిస్తున్నారు. నౌ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ స్కాలర్షిప్. వాళ్ళ వల్ల మేము స్టడీస్ కంటిన్యూ చేస్తున్నాము. మేమిద్దరం చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నాము ఇప్పుడు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మ్యామ్.
Now we are very happy that we are receiving a scholarship from Touch a Life Foundation. So we both are sisters. సో ఎవరు ఇట్లా చాలా గ్రేట్ పీపుల్ని కలిసే ఆపర్చునిటీస్ చాలా మందికి రావు. బట్ రీనా మ్యామ్, విభూతి మ్యామ్ వల్లనే ఇలాంటి గ్రేట్ పీపుల్స్ని కలిసే ఆపర్చునిటీస్ మాకు వచ్చినాయి. ఫర్ దట్ వీఆర్ వెరీ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్. అండ్ కేటీఆర్ సార్, మా ఫ్యామిలీ అందరూ చాలా పెద్ద ఫ్యాన్స్ మీకు. ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి మా మమ్మీకి చెప్తే తను ఎట్లా చాలా యాంగ్జైటీ ఉంటుంది. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ రీనా మ్యామ్, విభూతి మ్యామ్. మీ వల్లనే మేము ఈ స్టేజ్లో ఉన్నాము. మేము మా స్టడీస్ కంటిన్యూ చేసాము. మేము చాలా గ్రేట్ పొజిషన్లో ఉంటామని మీకు ప్రామిస్ చేస్తున్నాము. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మ్యామ్.
సార్, మేము ఎప్పుడు అంటే నా డ్రీమ్ అనమాట మిమ్మల్ని చూడాలని. ఎక్కడో కార్నర్లో చూడాల్సి వస్తుండే, బట్ ఫేస్ టు ఫేస్ మిమ్మల్ని చూడాలంటే నాకు నిజంగా చాలా డ్రీమ్గా ఉంది. ఐ వాంట్ వన్ పిక్ విత్ యూ సార్. ఎస్ సార్.
I'm having.
మా డాడీ పెద్ద ఫ్యాన్స్ సార్. We all are BRS party, sir. Jai Telangana.
Thank you, beta. God bless you. ధైర్యంగా ఉండండి, గట్టిగా ఉండండి.
సార్, మిమ్మల్ని చూసాను అనుకునే సార్ ఇంత దగ్గర నుంచి.
Sir, we want your blessing, sir.
అదే
Good evening, everyone. I am Sana Begum. Recently, I have completed my intermediate. Now, I am pursuing BCom first year. मैं अपनी फूफू एंड उनकी लड़की की बहुत बड़ी एहसानमंद हूँ कि मुझे इतने कॉन्फिडेंट बनाए कि आज मैं इस स्टेज पे खड़कर माइक होल्ड करके आप लोग के सामने खड़ी हूँ. एंड उसके बाद मैं रीना मैम एंड विभूति मैम को थैंक यू कहना चाहती हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी दी कि मैं आप लोग के साथ अपनी स्टोरी शेयर कर सकूँ. and I'm very proud of my phuppu and unki ladki ki mujhe itne confident बनाए कि I am here to inspire you guys with my story. मेरे फैमिली में 4 सिस्टर्स है एंड उनमें से मुझे 2 सिस्टर्स को मेरे विभूति मैम एंड रीना मैम सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं एजुकेशन के जरिए एंड आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल एंड यू 2 लेडीज आर जेन्युइनली डूइंग वेरी ग्रेट वर्क फॉर अस. आप लोग सिर्फ मुझे फाइनेंशियली सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहे, आप लोग हौसला दे रहे हैं कि मैं अपना सपना पूरा कर सकूं. ये अचीवमेंट्स सिर्फ मेरी नहीं है, ये मेरी फूफू की, उनकी लड़की की दिन रात मेहनत के जरिए मैं इस मुकाम पे पहुंची हूँ. मुझे पता है ये स्टेज आज माइक होल्ड करना इतनी आसान बात नहीं है. एक लड़की की स्टोरी अगर किसी को इंस्पायर करती है, 10 में से एटलीस्ट 5 तो बाहर आते हैं कि ये सोच करके अगर ये कर सकती है तो मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकती. एंड आई प्रॉमिस विभूति मैम, रीना मैम, माय फूफू एंड उनकी लड़की कि मैं ये बनकर दिखाऊंगी, आप लोग को एक दिन प्राउड फील कराऊंगी. एंड रेस्पेक्टेड डिग्निटरीज, थैंक यू. आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल कि आप लोग टच लाइफ फाउंडेशन को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. आई डोंट हैव एनी वर्ड्स टू एक्सप्रेस माय थैंकनेस, माय ग्रेटफुलनेस, माय ग्रैटिट्यूड टू यू गाइस. आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल. एंड एट लास्ट आई वांट टू एंड माय टॉक विद दिस कि there is nothing that girls can't do. The only thing they need is support, belief, being all self-doubts. She comes. Proof all the girls, society, environment encourage. So thank you कि अगर आप लोग मेरी स्टोरी से जरा सा भी इंस्पायर हुए, I am very grateful. Thank you. Once again, thank you to फूफू एंड उनकी लड़की. आप जहां कर भी बैठे हो, मैं आप लोग का तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ कि मुझे इस काबिल बनाए. थैंक यू रीना मैम, विभूति मैम एंड ऑल द सपोर्टर्स ऑफ टच अ लाइफ फाउंडेशन. थैंक यू.
That wasn't just a documentary. It was the journey of hundreds of girls finding the courage to dream again. Namaste. I'm Vanya Rahman, a student from St. Francis College for Women and a core team member of Touch a Life Foundation. I feel incredibly proud to be a part of a team that truly believes education can change lives. Behind every smile you saw on the screen is the dedication of our volunteers, supporters, CSR partners, and everyone who believes that every girl deserves a chance. And behind this journey are 2 women who transformed compassion into action and hope into opportunity for hundreds of girls. Ms. Vibhuti Jain is an entrepreneur whose inspiring journey from a small town of Mandla, Madhya Pradesh, to building a successful, renowned real estate company, Prime Desk, reminds every girl that no dream is too big. Ms. Reena Hindocha is a yoga and wellness coach and vice president at Prime Desk, whose journey from a homemaker to corporate world is a powerful example of resilience, purpose, and the limitless potential of women. It is now my privilege to invite the founders of Touch a Life Foundation, Ms. Vibhuti Jain and Ms. Reena Hindocha, to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome 2 women who fought every night for 300 girls to achieve their dreams, the founders of Touch a Life Foundation. We've seen the journey of Touch a Life Foundation on screen. Now let's hear the story behind that journey from the founders themselves. I'd like to ask them a few questions. To begin with, Ms. Vibhuti, Touch a Life Foundation wasn't born out of a business plan. It was born out of a purpose. What was that moment that made you say, we have to do something for girls' education?
Thank you, Vanya, for the question. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you, KTR sir, Amla ma'am, and Dr. Rao, all the dignitaries present here. This is just not an event, it's a feeling for us. It's something very, very special and close to our heart. And this event is celebration for our girls, their journey, their challenges, and all of your support is making this evening beautiful and fantastic. So thank you so much. Coming back to your question, the Touch a Life Foundation was not born with any purpose. It was born with a real challenges, real story, which is my own. I come from a background where I lost my father at very early age. And before I say this, I am very, very happy and proud that my mother is sitting right here, who has empowered my life and who has made me stood on this stage. I'm sorry, but I have never dreamt that we will be able to educate 300 girls, because we both have seen lot of challenges, lot of doubt, lot of struggle, and people have so many questions still. But the one belief, one power which comes from our girls when they send me a message, Didi, मुझे 97% आया है, Didi, मुझे ये certificate मिला है. That's a power we get. And Touch a Life was founded in 2014 by me. I used to visit a lot of shelter home, and then I realized this is something which gives meaning to my life. And then Reena joined hand, and then so many people came on board, and we are celebrating 300 girls today. Thank you.
That was truly an inspiring story. Ms. Reena, your own journeys have been inspiring from very different backgrounds to where you are today. How has your personal journey shaped the way you look at every girl who comes to Touch a Life Foundation?
Firstly, namaste, a very good evening to everyone, to our chief guests, our dignitaries, our board members, all our guests, and most especially a warm welcome to all the beneficiaries here. I would like to say they are extremely happy. They were waiting for this day, and today I will be getting so many messages from them that this was one of their memorable day, because we have been getting messages that हम लोग अमला मैम के फैन है, somebody is messaging हम KTR sir के फैन है, and I got so many messages. So it's a dream come true moment for our girls. So a heartfelt thank you from Vibhuti and me, that we believe that in today's time what is precious is time, and you people have given your time today. We are extremely grateful. And coming back to Vanya's question, if I look back at my journey, in every stages of my life, there was someone who believed in me. My parents are right here who gave me the right education. Then after marriage and being a mother, my mother-in-law said, she's right there, she must be sitting there. My mother-in-law said that you should have your own identity. Why should people call you by my son's name? And through her support, I am a yoga and wellness coach. And then in my journey, I met my friend Vibhuti. She taught me what's my life purpose. And that's how Touch a Life Foundation began, was born. You all must be thinking, up to now isko ho gaya hoga, khatam, but it's still not end there. My husband, Tejas, there, he said that abhi bhi tumhari life incomplete hai. You have to taste entrepreneurship, because he firmly believes that a woman who can run a house can build organizations. And that's how my journey with Prime Desk began. So in every step of my life, there was someone who believed in me where I was not believing in myself. So I want every one of you to just imagine that for my girls, sky is the limit, क्योंकि this is the proof when I see around in the hall, अगर आप लोग सब एक साथ हमारी लड़कियों के साथ खड़े रहेंगे, तो हमारी लड़कियों के लिए चांद पे जाना भी बहुत ही इजी है. सो वी आर वेरी वेरी थैंकफुल फॉर बिलीविंग इन आवर गर्ल्स, फॉर स्टैंडिंग विथ आवर गर्ल्स टुडे. वेरी ग्रेटफुल. थैंक यू.
That was so uplifting. Now, to both the founders, people often see the impact, but they don't see the struggle behind it. Over the years, what has been the hardest part of building Touch a Life Foundation? Have there been moments when people doubted your intentions or your credibility?
So, every organization or wherever challenges are there, setbacks are there. Today, honestly, it's a very overwhelming moment for Vibhuti and me, because there have been people who told us that आपका organization बहुत छोटा है. These two women are making money from the organization, and what not we have heard. And there have been times we have thought that we will give up. People were doubting our intentions. Even when we were going to do education camp at different areas, even the Basti leaders said, यहाँ से चले जाइए आप लोग क्यों आए हो इधर. There have been times the parents also said, please, we don't want our girls to study, आप चले जाइए. And there have been times where we pitch, people say, छोटा NGO है, इनका कोई motive नहीं है, ये देखना जल्दी बंद हो जाएगा. And today, the pillar of Touch a Life Foundation, a huge lineup of board members, KTR sir, Amla ma'am, Khalikar sir, so many people sitting here. I wish they all were here to see that we have an army that is supporting Touch a Life Foundation. So, हम नहीं रुकेंगे. We are just having blinders. We are just focusing on our mission. हमारे लिए हमारी लड़कियों के एजुकेशन ही मैटर करता है, लेकिन वी आर बोथ स्टिल ह्यूमंस. कभी कभी होता है कि अब नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन रात को एक मैसेज आता है, मैम आई स्कोर्ड 92% एंड माई पेरेंट्स आर वेरी प्राउड. मैम आई गॉट 89% और पापा तो कॉलोनी में मिठाई बांट रहे. और हम लोग रिचार्ज हो जाते हैं. नेक्स्ट डे इमीडिएटली एज सुन एज आई वेकअप आई कॉल विभूति, लेट्स गो, विच कैंप वी आर डूइंग, विच गर्ल वी आर काउंसलिंग. So no matter what setbacks, we will not give up.
I just want to say, as Reena said, yes, लोग हमसे बोलते हैं कि छोटा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, 12 साल हो गए, इतने ही बच्चे हैं. Yes, छोटा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, 300 ही बच्चे हैं, but we both promise you all the impact will be huge.
That's truly commendable what the both of you have done for 300 girls. Ms. Vibhuti, many people wonder, both of you are successful professionals. Why don't you simply fund the foundation yourselves? Why do you ask others to contribute? What would you like everyone here to understand about that?
एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल है, जब आप अपने घर में पौधा लगाते हो तो आप खुद लगाते हो, फिर उसमें पानी डालते हो, वो भी आप खुद लगाते हो, फिर उसको थोड़ा बड़ा करते हो, फिर उसमें और पौधे लगाते हो, फिर थोड़े फैमिली मेंबर से भी हेल्प बोलते हो कि भाई इसमें पानी डालो, फिर एक बगीचा बनता है. देन यू नीड अ गार्डनर, यू नीड लॉट ऑफ पीपल. Touch a Life Foundation is the same. When we started by ourselves, then our friends and family started helping us. Now we have our board members, we have so many people. Yes, we can fund them, but even a company who is like any startup which is built by itself, you need a funding at certain age. Any organization cannot be run by a single person. We need people, we need support, we need this young team who works day and night individually without any expectation. So that's how the organization built. Thank you.
Ms. Reena, after everything you've been through, what makes you continue? What is it that keeps bringing you back to this mission year after year?
What makes us continue year after year? Honestly, the answer is our girls. There is Pujita sitting there. We found Pujita in the underprivileged area of Maritpalli camp, and I was having a conversation with her, and she said, "Ma'am, मेरे पापा ऑटो ड्राइवर है, तो उनको कोई भी फंक्शंस में नहीं बुलाते हमारे रिलेटिव्स." And then she smiled and she said something which stayed with me. She said, "Ma'am, this is temporary. एक बार मेरा job मिल जाए ना, तो मेरे पापा को सब respect देंगे." And then there is one more girl. When I was talking to her, she told me, "Ma'am, I want to become a mother for my mother. She works so hard, does the household chores, go out, work for us. I want to earn so I can give her rest." So now what am I asking? I am asking that I want to help this girl to get her father's dignity back. I want a mother to sleep peacefully that my girl is independent now. I hope I'm not asking much, and this is the only reason that we will go on and we will continue.
That was galvanizing. Now, a question that I'd personally like to ask to both the founders: what does success truly look like for Touch a Life Foundation? Is it the number of girls we support or something much bigger?
For us, number is never a vision. The impact is a vision. We want to see all our girls with the designation. We want to see all these girls leading in Telangana, and the future when we see Telangana, there is no education challenge for our girls. That's what we are trying to do, and we'll make sure, because we just don't provide a scholarship. We work on 360-degree holistic program. We make sure, if you ask us, both of us, their name, we both can tell all the girls' name. That's the personal. We make sure if there's any girl whose marks is reduced, we'll talk to her, we'll go to her house, we'll speak to the parents. What is the reason that she is not progressing? That's how we take care, and we make sure all the girls will be having designation. They will lead in life. They'll become an example in their own community. Thank you.
So lastly, I would like to end that success is very subjective, but for Vibhuti and me, success is when a girl will get an offer letter and the pride in their parents' eyes. And then one fine day when we will watch the news and it will be saying that Telangana has the least dropout for education. All the women in Telangana are pursuing their education. There is almost least number of dropout. That is our vision, and that is the success for us.
Thank you so much, Ms. Vibhuti and Ms. Reena. What an inspiring journey. Your story reminds us that real change begins when ordinary people choose to do something extraordinary. Thank you for sharing your journey with all of us. Before we move ahead, let us once again appreciate the talented team at BRS for producing the impactful documentary showcased earlier today.
Thank you so much. Vanya was saying that the documentary which you all has watched was made by the team of BRS. They are one of the sponsors for our Sparsa event. And Mr. Fayaz and team, thank you for bringing out our emotions, our work. Thank you so much, Mr. Fayaz, BRS Digital.
Namaste, I am Sumaya Bari, a beneficiary and proud co-team member of Touch a Life Foundation. Currently, I am pursuing my bachelor's in physiotherapy. It is my privilege to invite our guest of honor, Dr. Raul V. Rodriguez. Dr. Raul is a Vice President of Vaccine University and Sir Cary Cooper Professor of Organizational Behavior, a renowned researcher in AI, organizational behavior and human decision making. He has published over 70 research papers and more than 30 books. His work focuses on helping organizations making decisions and build resilience in rapidly changing world. Let's come together and warmly welcome Dr. Rao. So you can listen.
No, I don't need that. First and foremost, first time here. First time I've seen this after nearly 15 years in India. Congratulations. Big round of applause to you. I only have 3 things because I'm not the one to hold the spotlight here. First and foremost, To the girls, I don't know if my accent will be clear. I'll try so. A lot of difficulties over the years. It doesn't matter how you start, neither how it ends. It matters the process. That's the actual key. I think these kind of platforms actually do support this. Let me tell you, I can speak on my behalf and on behalf of Woking University. You have our support, which I told you on campus when we met. Anything you need, we'll continue to do so. You remember when we discussed about this, that the university and the rural areas where we are located, we are quite far, as you know, so we are 80 kilometers from here, all surrounded by rural areas. Our students are upper middle class, so we make sure that coming from that generation, they all get exposed to that community. I don't speak the language. You can figure out Telugu is not my mother tongue or specialty yet. So it's very important that we work together on that. But one more important lesson, which probably you will have to emphasize on, is the 300 plus girls is today. But each of them needs to also impact somebody else. It should not stop just here. They will get education, they will get a job, but where does it go forward? And I see some of our alumni around the rows as well. Let me tell you, many of our alumni have also opened rural-related startups to support that because we push them. We did not want them to feel entitled. We want them to understand that the community is such, and India needs it. As a foreign national here for more than a decade, I can tell you, you have my support, and on behalf of Woking, once again, we'll be there as well. So thank you once again, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I request you to be kindly on stage for felicitation by our founders.
As we continue this evening of hope and impact, it is now time to welcome a truly inspiring personality. It is my privilege and absolute honor to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Amla Akineni. A celebrated actor and a leading star of South Indian cinema, she has captivated audience with her remarkable performance across Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada and Hindi films. Amla ma'am is also the co-founder of Blue Cross of Hyderabad, one of India's leading animal welfare organizations. For decades, she has devoted herself to rescue, rehabilitation and protection of countless animals, making compassion and service the cornerstones of her life's work. She also serves as the director of Annapurna College of Film and Media, nurturing the next generation of creative talent. Through her unwavering commitment to animal welfare, environmental conservation, education, women empowerment, and mindful living, she continues to inspire countless people to lead lives of compassion, responsibility, and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with immense pride and heartful respect that I invite a truly remarkable personality to join us today. Join me in extending a warm and enthusiastic welcome to Ms. Amla Akineni. A huge round of applause.
A very good evening, distinguished guests, KTR Garu, Rahmanji, Srinivasji, the founders of this wonderful Touch Alive Foundation, the board and all these lovely young ladies. What a privilege to see them shine and see this energy. I'm in awe of all of you. I'd like to congratulate Reena and Vibhuti. Anything I say will fade in comparison to what we've been watching. So all I can say is God bless you, and I wish you every strength and a long, long, long life and journey ahead. Not just 300, maybe 3,000 girls who follow you. And you know what? Today, exactly what Mr. Rahul was saying, I was thinking in my mind, you said 300, that's how it becomes 3,000. It's the power of 10, and a wise person told me this when I was growing up. It's always the power of 10. And now you have 300 girls who will help you achieve that dream. To all the young ladies certifying today at this beautiful annual event, I can say life is not easy. It doesn't matter where you're born or what you do, the challenges will be there. But like Reena said, there will be people who believe you. And that is what gives you the courage, even when you don't believe in yourself. I hope you will all reach out to each other and encourage each other. When I was offered the post of becoming director of the film school that I am, I also doubted myself, because women in India don't get the opportunity to be leaders. You know, we tell ourselves, you know, if there is a study that shows when a man knows only 30% of the subject, they say, yeah, I can be the leader. But if a woman knows 80% also, she'll say, no, I'm not ready yet. We have to flip that. More and more of us have to believe in ourselves and be leaders in our areas of expertise, in our areas of work. And I think we are the best leaders. I wish you all work hard, stand on your own feet, believe in yourself, support others, create a network of support system, because marriage, motherhood, you know, all these things need support systems. Build support systems and become leaders and do your best. Our state needs you, our country needs you, the world needs you. We need more mothers to be educated, to show the future generations. I'm so happy to be here on this very special occasion. I wish every young person here a great future. And of course, I'm here behind. I congratulate both of you again. God bless you and your parents for bringing you into this world and to keep your dreams alive. Thank you for having me. It's been a true pleasure and an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Amla, for such an inspiring speech. May I please request you to be on the stage? Yes. May I request the founders to felicitate Ms. Amla, ma'am?
Namaste. I'm Aarti, a proud beneficiary of Touch a Life Foundation. I lost my mother at a very young age, and then I was brought and raised up at a shelter home where I met Reena Didi and Vibhuti Didi. Now they have become my family. Today, I'm so honored, proud, and privileged to be on this stage to welcome our visionary leader, a dynamic administrator, and an inspiring public figure who has consistently worked towards transforming Telangana into a model state of progress and innovation. A leader known for his dedication to development, commitment to public welfare, and unwavering connection with the people. He played a pivotal role in attracting global investments, strengthening infrastructure, promoting innovation, empowering youth, and elevating Telangana's reputation on the world stage. His leadership reflects a perfect blend of vision, compassion, and action. Whether it is championing technology, supporting entrepreneurship, improving urban development, or standing by the people during challenging times, he continues to inspire millions with his relentless commitment to public service. Today, we are truly honored by the gracious presence of our leader, whose journey continues to motivate countless young people to dream big and work for the society. So please join me in extending a warm and thunderous round of applause as we welcome our beloved young leader, former IT Minister, currently serving as MLA of Sirsila and Working President of BRS Party, KTR Garu on the stage, please. సార్ నేను ఎప్పటి నుంచో మీకు ఒకటి చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నాను సార్. అంటే నేను ఎప్పుడు కూడా మిమ్మల్ని కలుస్తాను అనుకోలేదు. ఇప్పుడు కూడా నాకు ఒక కలలా ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ పేపర్ కూడా మీ గురించి చదువుతున్నప్పుడు నాకు చాలా చాలా మంచిగా అనిపిస్తుంది సార్. మీరు నిజంగా చాలా మందికి ఆదర్శంగా ఉంటారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you, Aarti. Thank you very much. Firstly, Amala Garu, lovely seeing you after a long time. Thank you, Vibhuti. Thank you, Reena, for inviting me to this wonderful event. Thank you, Khalik Bhai. Good seeing you after a while as well. Thank you, Jaypal. Lots of old friends. Thank you, MSR, for making this happen. Where is Hema? Hema is somewhere. Thank you, Hema, for introducing me to this bunch of really good people. Thank you to the entire board. You know, I think kudos to K.T, Srividya, Sri Lakshmi, Sandeep, Dinesh, Kalal Sethi, Brigadier Sethi. Who else did I miss? Kisi ko bhul gaya main? Sab. And most importantly, I think to all the young ladies here, to all the young girls, meeku entamandiki Telugu vastundo naaku teliyadu. Andarku vastunda? So lovely seeing all of you today. Truly, honestly, you guys have made, I think, all of our day here. Ma andarki ee roju అంటే రాజకీయాల్లో పబ్లిక్ లైఫ్లో we end up attending so many events, we end up going to many meetings, we end up meeting many people. But when you go back home, you know, there is that good feeling in the heart that only comes from few events. కొన్ని సందర్భాల్లో మాత్రమే గుండె నిండా సంతోషంతో ఇంటికి పోతాం. సో ఇవాళ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ మీ దాట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ రియలీ. And genuinely, guys, both of you, I met these two young ladies, I think a couple of months back. Kuch mahine pehle hum log mile. When Vibhuti and Reena had walked into my office, they told me the details of what they've been doing. They tried to explain to me कि हम लोग कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. So I was very impressed, obviously, you know, because you know all the work that you all just got to see. They had given me a first-hand account of what they've been trying to accomplish, especially for the young girls out there who are probably, most of them, underprivileged and having financial challenges, etc. So super impressed. I was super impressed. But then I told them, I think you have to probably, I also gave them some unsolicited advice. I said probably you have to get a bit more structure to this. ये करना होगा, वो करना होगा. कुछ मैंने बताने की कोशिश की. But आज I want to commit to something. I'm turning 50 in 20 days. मैं नहीं अभी एक नहीं. अभी 49 का हूं, अभी बुढ़ा मत बनाओ. So अभी 50 बना नहीं. तो what I would like to do is, instead of just possibly just, cheering you on. I will commit to sponsoring and supporting 50 young girls from this year. I will do it from my personal account. Hopefully, like I told you last time, I'll also raise awareness. I'll also connect you to more people. I'll probably also help you connect to other, good donors who would come forward, who would also fund you. And I'm hoping that, I'm only doing this with one intent. My daughter is 17. She goes to college this year. And I can imagine if she didn't have a father, if she didn't have a parent, if she had an upward battle, what could have happened to her? I think, there's no point in living as a human being if you don't have that empathy, if you don't have that sense of despair when you see somebody who is underprivileged, sense of frustration when you can't help somebody who's in need. Today, I think whoever is upstairs has been very kind to me, has given me a lot, and whatever little I can give back to the society in the form of supporting these wonderful initiatives. The name also is very beautiful. I don't know how you guys came out with this lovely name. Touch a life. Matlab, literally impacting one life, helping somebody, and making sure that they actually are uplifted is truly, truly a noble thing, Reena, Vibhuti. Lovely job. And Vibhuti, your story was truly inspirational. You lost your father at an early age, and then that inspired you to build this massive thing. Like Amla said, maybe you shouldn't stop at 300. It should go to a few thousands. And I'll promise you one thing, that today I'm supporting in my personal capacity, but when I come back to government in a couple of years, I will do it in official capacity as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you, Aarti, by the way. Thank you very much for all those kind words.
Yes. Thank you for your inspiring and moving speech, sir. Thank you so much. And I request you to please be on the stage. And I also request our founders, Vibhuti Didi and Reena Didi, to please come on the stage.
Actually, we don't want to end this because we had numerous requests from our girls. They really want to speak to KTR sir. They have few questions and we will not let you go, sir. So who wants to ask? I think I will give him the liberty to choose randomly because 300 questions kaise lenge. So who wants to ask?
Ma'am, I want to ask.
Okay.
Smart girl, you already have the mic. What's your name?
I'm Pujita, sir.
Gattiga adugu.
Pujita, sir.
Yes, Pujita, Gattiga adugu.
Sir, I want to ask you something. If someone comes near you and asks, what is Touch a Life, then what you are going to say about all of us, sir?
Me gurincha?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell them I've met some absolutely brilliant young people who, in the face of adversity, hear me out. See, life is going to continue to challenge you. Life is not going to be comfortable. Life is not going to be like a highway without any speed bumps. I'll tell you one thing, I'll go back home and tell my daughter that I met some brilliant young girls, despite all the adversities, despite all the odds stacked up against them, despite what life has thrown at them in terms of curveballs and bouncers. These are the most resilient bunch. These are the most inspiring bunch that I've met today and probably this year. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Pujita.
So who is the next one? I think Akhila has messaged me, sir, 50 messages. So Akhila, please.
Namaste, sir. I'm
Hi, beta.
Akhila Nenawat, and I'm really grateful for this. And it's pleasure meeting you. And I have a question.
Yes.
Like, మీరు బయట అందరికి లైక్ లీడర్ గా తెలుసు అండ్ ఇంట్లో మీరు లైక్ స్ట్రిక్ట్ గా ఉంటారా ఫన్నీగా ఎలా అంటే మీకు గిట్టంగా ఇట్లా తిట్లు పడతాయా అని ఒక క్యూరియాసిటీ అన్నమాట మా గిట్టంగా
ఇంట్లో పెళ్ళాంతో అందరికీ తిట్లు పడతాయి, పడనోడు ఎవడు లేడు.
బయట ఎంత బిల్డప్ ఇచ్చినా ఇంటికి వెళ్ళాక తిట్లు పడతాయి. ఇంట్లో నా డాటర్ కూడా నన్ను బాగా డామినేట్ చేస్తుంది. షీ థింక్స్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ ఫనీ. షీ థింక్స్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ గూఫీ. షీ థింక్స్ మై జోక్స్ ఆర్ టెరబుల్. షీ ఆల్సో టెల్స్ మీ దట్ దే ఆర్ రియలీ బ్యాడ్ డాడ్ జోక్స్. సో యా, ఇంట్లో అంత నడవదు, పప్పులు ఉడుకోవు. బయటనే బిల్డప్ అంత ఇంట్లో ఉండదు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Namaste, sir.
So namaste sir, first of all.
Hi, beta.
Myself, I'm Bhuvanita, currently pursuing BBA third year. My question is, if you met a girl who is very hardworking and with lack of confidence, what would you suggest her? How will you help her to believe in herself and to build her confidence?
Okay, you are saying the question was you're Dronika.
Yeah,
Bhuvanika.
Yeah, Bhuvanika.
So Bhuvanika is a great question. She said, if I met a girl who's very talented but lacked in confidence maybe to present, or lacked in confidence maybe to speak publicly or enunciate or help herself, elevate herself, what would you advise? I would only advise her one thing. Everyone in the world, every single person in the world has a crisis of confidence at some point or another. See, even when I started about 20 years ago in public life, I used to shudder. I used to be scared of holding a mic and speaking in public. But today, after practice, after you spend some time, after you put in some effort, you can go and speak anywhere. So all I would say is one thing. Clarity of thought here is important, but clarity of expression is equally important. So you need to practice. You need to spend time. You need to put in efforts. And most importantly, I think you have to believe in yourself. I mean, like Reena was saying a little while ago, a lot of times we end up not believing in ourselves. A lot of times self-doubt is one of the biggest challenges. So I think the only way you can overcome this is by putting in time, putting in effort, and probably, making sure that clarity of thought translates into clarity of expression as well. So believe in yourself. That's all I'll tell you.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else, or should we?
Here.
I think we're boring others here, so. नहीं, but बाकी लोगों को बोर हो रहा है तो.
Here, sir. Sir, namaste, sir.
Hi, where are you? Hi.
Namaste, sir. Myself, Manisha.
Hi.
So I have a question. ప్రతి కూతురు తన జీవితంలో ఎంత పెద్ద విజయాన్ని సాధించినా తన తల్లిదండ్రుల కోసం ఏదో ఒక పని చేయాలనుకుంటుంది. ఆ పని ఏంటో మీరు చెప్పగలరా?
అంటే తల్లిదండ్రులు ఏం కోరుకుంటారో చెప్పాలా మీరు? I think every parent, Manisha, I'll tell you, I am a parent. I have 2 children, a son who's 20, daughter who's 17. And as a father, I can tell you, my only goal in life, or my only dream in life for them, is to make sure that they're comfortable. వాళ్ళకి బాధ కలగకూడదు, వాళ్ళకి నొప్పి కలగకూడదు, వాళ్ళకి ఇబ్బంది కలగకూడదు. నేను పడ్డ కష్టం కానీ, నేను అనుభవించిన ఏదైనా ఇబ్బంది కానీ వాళ్ళు అనుభవించకూడదు అనేది తల్లిదండ్రికి ఉంటుంది. But that's not how life works. Life is going to make sure that your children go through every single thing that you've probably gone through. Heartbreaks, hardships, everything. So నేను ఏమనుకున్నా, ఏం కావాలని కోరుకున్నా నా పిల్లలకి, నేను వాళ్ళకి 3 విషయాలు నేర్చుకోమని చెప్పాను. నేనేం చెప్పానంటే నా పిల్లలకి, మీరు ఇష్టం ఉన్న చదవండి, మీకు మనసులో ఏది ఉంటే అది పర్స్యూ చేయండి, మీకు ఏ డ్రీమ్ కావాలంటే ఆ గోల్ పర్స్యూ చేయండి, కానీ 3 విషయాలు మాత్రం బేసిక్గా నేర్చుకోండి. ఒకటి, టైం మేనేజ్మెంట్. మనందరం కూడా, ఎందుకంటే ఉన్నది పరిమిత సమయం, భూమి మీద బతికేది తక్కువ కాలం, అందులో ప్రతిరోజు మనకు ఉండేది పని చేయడానికి ఒక 10 గంటలు లేదా 12 గంటలు. సో మేనేజింగ్ యువర్ టైమ్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ యూ నీడ్ టు లెర్న్, number 1. Number 2, you have to make sure that you also understand how to manage people అంటే మీరు ఒక CEO అయితేనే పీపుల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అని కాదు. మీ డే టు డే లైఫ్లో మీ పేరెంట్స్ కానీ, మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ కానీ, మీ కాలీగ్స్ కానీ, మీ టీచర్స్ కానీ, మీ స్టాఫ్ కానీ, మీరు ఒకవేళ బాస్ అయి ఉంటే, యూ నీడ్ టు నో హౌ టు మేనేజ్ పీపుల్ as well. And the third thing, you have to basically have a sense of managing your finances, financial management కూడా తెలవాలి. ఈ 3 తెలిస్తే ఇటు పిల్లలు హ్యాపీగా ఉంటారు, అటు తల్లిదండ్రులు కూడా హ్యాపీగా ఉంటారు. There is a perfect balance in the world. So what I would, if you were my daughter I would tell you to learn these 3 things, ace these 3 things. తర్వాత నువ్వు ఏం చదువుతావు, ఏం డిగ్రీ వస్తుంది, ఏం ఉద్యోగం చేస్తావు, అదంతా వేరు. ఈ 3 నేర్చుకుంటే life లో you'll be very, very successful, and that's what I hope for you as well.
Sir, last question here.
Hi.
Namaste, sir. I am Bhuvaneshwari.
Hi.
Present I am pursuing BBA first year. So, sir, ఇప్పుడు అసలు నమ్మడం లేదు సార్, లైక్ మీతో నేను మాట్లాడుతున్నా అంటే. సో క్వశ్చన్, హ్యాస్ స్టూడెంట్స్ we are confused with skills, marks, passion, sir. If you would a 17-year-old today, what would you choose? Like, what the skill you will start right now for a successful future?
Well, honestly, I was absolutely confused until I was 22, 23. నేను 22, 23 వచ్చేదాకా కూడా నేను కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయి ఉంటి. సో 17 ఏళ్ళకే నీకు ఇంత క్లారిటీ ఉంది, ఇంత ధైర్యంగా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతున్నావు అంటే యూఆర్ ఆల్రెడీ 50% సక్సెస్ఫుల్, భువనేశ్వరి. బికాజ్ I see that in this generation. మా జనరేషన్లో లేనిది ఈ జనరేషన్లో ఉన్నది ఏంటి అని నన్ను ఎవరైనా అడిగితే, the kind of confidence you guys have, the kind of self-belief you have, the kind of information you have at your disposal is truly tremendous. Now what you make with it, అంటే కెరియర్ అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తున్నాను, ప్రతి 10-12 ఏళ్ళకి ఒకసారి కెరియర్స్ కూడా మారిపోతుంటాయి, లైఫ్ కూడా మారిపోతుంటుంది. ఉదాహరణకి ఒక 15 years కింద there was nothing like యూట్యూబ్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్సర్ అనే ఒక ప్రొఫెషన్ లేదు, ఇన్స్టా ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్సర్ అనే ప్రొఫెషన్ లేదు. బట్ టుడే ఐ నో ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ who have lakhs of rupees and making a brilliant career out of being creative in their own space, their own bosses. They can do what they want. So what life skill would I advise you to acquire is one simple thing. Pick whatever you like, so that whatever you love, so that it never feels like work. అంటే నీకు నచ్చింది చేస్తూ ఒకవేళ నువ్వు డబ్బులు కూడా సంపాదించగలుగుతున్నావు అనుకో, then you'll never ever feel like you're working. So whatever skill you want to choose, for example, say you want, maybe you're interested in writing, right? So you can start working towards becoming a content writer. Movies lo kavachu, creative fields lo kavachu, inko danlo kavachu, you can do that. Or you love music. Now there's a brilliant, again, scope to be a musician. Say you love numbers. You could either be a chartered accountant, you could be a mathematician, you could be an academician. So all I would tell you, Bhuvaneshwari, is follow your heart, what you like. Sometimes, in life we don't know what we like, but it's more important what you don't like. నాకు ఉదాహరణకి నేను చాలాసార్లు చెప్పాను, మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా, నాకు మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ అస్సలు ఇష్టం లేదు. సో నేను 10th తర్వాత డిసైడ్ చేసుకున్నా, సచ్చిన మ్యాథ్ మాత్రం ముట్టుకోనండి. అట్లీస్ట్ ఆ క్లారిటీ అన్న ఉండాలి, నీకు ఏం వద్దు అన్న తెలవాలి నీకు. ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ నో వాట్ యూ వాంట్, దట్స్ ఫైన్. You should know what you don't want. So what I would advise you is pick and figure out, take time if need be, because you're hardly 17, 18. Figure out what you like, pursue with single-minded focus, and you will be supremely successful and content. Thank you. Should we stop? Because I think... All the girls wants to meet you and have a picture. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Girls, did you got the best of advice? Because through your applause, I'm not able to hear anything.
Please, come.
Famina, ask me. షూర్ సార్ వీళ్ళిద్దరితో ఒకటే
पहले मैम का हाँ just you and I will not make it sorry no I am sorry to give you no I just few felicitations